We are currently 132 wins, 0 losses with 7 active trades you can take right now. Each one of these green 4% is a trade win. And as we're getting closer and closer to the bull market, we've begun taking larger trades. 10% win right here. We got 8%, 6%, all the way up to 15%. Today is February 7th, and Bitcoin continues to trade sideways for the 9th day in a row. This is beginning to make a lot of traders anxious, myself included. When is the Bitcoin breakout going to happen? We have the reading. We know a breakout is likely to happen soon, but where is it going? Which direction? And when can we expect to start making profits again? Now, as a trader, this is your main objective. Maximize your profits, especially accumulating as much Bitcoin as we can before the next bull market. Well, I want to let you know we are still expecting drops. We are still expecting big moves. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we're catching the bottom. And let me spoil it right now. These indicators right here have actually called the bottom of Bitcoin just before the bull run every single time so far. So I want to show you exactly what signals we're looking for and what you can do to maximize your profit in this video. Let's get started. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jake with Trade Confident, here to bring you your daily crypto insight. Thank you so much for joining us today. As of right now, we are 132 wins, 0 losses in our membership trades with 7 active trades for you to take. And as a heads up, we have a brand new future forecast as well. This is the $1 million master plan for this bull cycle. Of all the videos, all the future forecast videos you can watch, this is the one you do not want to miss. This is Trade Confident's plan through the rest of the bull market. It is crazy the information that we're giving away in this video. This content is available with a membership at the links in the description down below. Before we dive into the historical data, I want to talk to you about where Bitcoin's heading right now. Bitcoin Emotional Index has dropped into neutral territory despite the fact that we actually rose in price. This is actually slightly bullish, and if the price continues upwards, while we actually drop into anxious, this is some crazy divergence and most often will result in moves to the upside. You can see right here, anxious territory saw moves up, greedy territory saw major moves up as well. This is why red regions on this chart are bullish. As I told you in the introduction, Bitcoin is within the breakout zone most often, as you can see back here, all the way over and over and over again. Most often, this is going to result in some pretty significant volatility in the market, so we need to be very careful. Big moves are incoming. Now, as we scroll down here, the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric is still showing short trade sentiment, and with the other metrics, it kind of points more neutral. We do have a lot of short trade sentiment, but it's not until around -800 that we're really looking for those drops in the market. Now, this shows you where whale money is likely to head soon, but if we head down to the Bitcoin whale money flow relative to price chart, we actually see there is a little bit of whale shorting going on, but it is staying within this trend line. Honestly, I would not be shocked to see whale money bounce off this little support right here and move back into the market. And as long as whale money is trending upwards like it is, I think we can expect more and more money to come into the market. Overall, based on this current trend, this is feeling very slightly bullish if we don't fall down to the structure support first. Last but not least is going to be the Bitcoin trade signals chart. We are expecting moves up incoming, so I'm going to be looking for a sell signal to call that top before the final major drop in the market coming into the halving event. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what this looks like, what this drop is going to look like in just a minute, but I want to let you know all of these metrics are available to our members, as well as metrics across all 20 coins on our website. Future forecast video, crucial data there, trade setups where we're 132 wins, 0 losses, massive discounts on our indicators exclusive to our members. Now, these indicators are going to be crucial later in this video, so you're going to want to pick them up too. But if you want to join us for our membership, links are going to be in the description down below. Go ahead and scroll down, click more. The membership is the very first link. Click that. It'll bring you to our membership page. Full access for $59 a month is what you're looking for. Price increases are coming soon though, so do not miss out. It's going to include everything I just showed you and more. Go ahead and click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we're so excited to trade with you soon. All right, now into the exciting part of the analysis. Let's talk about the halving event, where we're likely to head, and how these indicators have directly called each one before. Before we do that, I want to let you know we're trading Bitcoin USD currently on the 1 day, but we are going to be looking at the weekly as well. with the TC top and bottom finder, price versus whale money flow, and trades in favor indicators. Currently, we're testing resistance here at $43,500. If we break above this, whale money moves into the market. This is what we're looking for. If whale money moves into the market, this should break this resistance and push us up here to $45,000. This is currently my prediction. I think this is where we're going to head before a massive drop to the downside. And as that happens, the way we're looking for our current top is to see price versus whale money flow high, trades in favor high, and a sell signal at this resistance. When we get all three of these, that is where we're looking for the next major move down in price. Now, the reason I think this move is going to be so big, and I want to tell you right off the bat, our lowest target is currently $31,800, but of course we do need to break $38,000 first. Now, the reason we are looking for such big moves is heading into the weekly time frame, we actually already see price versus whale money flow high. We see trades in favor high with a 74% chance of a drop. We see sell and strong sell signals. And previously when we get this, you can see right here, sell signal price versus whale money flow high, trades in favor high, move down. Right here, same exact thing, move down. Right here, same thing, move down. Extremely consistent. This is why we're using these indicators, but it gets even crazier. I'm going to move to a different chart. This shows the all-time history of Bitcoin. Check this out, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Now we're going to go to the very first halving event right here. And you're going to notice before each halving event, there's this weird white and red chart. Now, what is that? This is going to be the Fibonacci retracement from the previous top to the bottom. And what you're going to notice is right before the halving event, the price of Bitcoin very nearly touches the 786 line of the Fibonacci retracement before heading downwards. Now, from the first halving event, the top to the subsequent bottom was 36.75% drop. It may not look like that much of a drop from here, but this was a pretty major move. Now, another thing I want you to notice about this, on the weekly time frame here, we got price versus whale money flow high, we got trades in favor high, we got a strong sell signal before that move down. And at the bottom, we actually got the opposite. Price versus whale money flow was low, trades in favor was low, and this is how you could have called, during the first halving event, the final drop before the move up in Bitcoin. This was very exciting to see. We called the top before the drop, we called the bottom before the move up. Beautiful, beautiful moves from these indicators. Let's move on to the second halving event right here. From the absolute top to the absolute bottom, we got the 786 line here. The price barely touched it. We got a strong sell signal. We got price versus whale money flow high. We got trades in favor high, and we saw that move down. Now I'm going to hide the Bitcoin halving indicator real quick just to make this a little bit clearer. But from that top where we got that signal to the bottom was about a 38.67% move, and right off the bat, once again, price versus whale money flow low, trades in favor low, called the absolute bottom before the bull market started. Okay, twice in a row is pretty cool. Not gonna lie about that. That is pretty sweet. So let's move on to the third halving event. Right here, from the top to the bottom, we got that Fibonacci retracement. Price moved all the way up, tested that 786 line. At this point, we got sell signal, strong sell signal. We got price versus whale money flow high. We got trades in favor high. We got an absolutely crazy drop here. Now, this was the COVID crash, so this one's actually going to breed a much larger drop. From the sell signal to the bottom was a 72% move down. I do not expect it to be nearly this large. I think we're going to fall more in line with that 30 to 36% range. But you get the point. The indicators had topped out. We saw a crazy move to the downside, and once we reached the bottom on the weekly time frame, price versus whale money flow was low, trades in favor was low, and we saw massive moves to the upside into the halving event. Now, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. Well, if we move on to where we're at currently, top of Bitcoin to the bottom of Bitcoin here in this market cycle gives us a Fibonacci retracement right here. And what you're going to notice is, once again, we have a sell signal, strong sell signal too. In fact, we have price versus whale money flow high. We have trades in favor high. This is 4 times in a row that these indicators have called the top on Bitcoin before the halving event. This is a mid-cycle top, and this is really dangerous. And this is why we are expecting some pretty significant moves to the downside. Now, something I want to point out here, let me grab a, where is it, price range. From the top down to about 30%. We're going to call it an even 27%. Sits right here, right at this sell signal. Now what I'm going to do here is bring out this horizontal line, set it right here. And if we move to the back, this sits exactly at $31,829. This is why we are expecting such a massive drop in Bitcoin leading up to the halving event. Now keep in mind, things are a little wonky here. This, of course, is a different type of market cycle. You saw earlier that this could actually extend past the halving event a little bit from the second halving event before the next bull run. But really what matters here, the timeline doesn't matter. Before or near the halving event, maybe even a little bit after, we are expecting drops. But the way we're calling the top has already happened. Strong sell signal, price versus while money flow high, trades in favor high. We're just looking for that move down at this point. And in order to call the bottom, I'm going to remove this. But as we approach $31,829, it will require well money to move out of the market. As well money drops, this should drop the price as well. And as downward momentum runs out, we should push into the long trade zone. Price versus while money flow low, trades in favor low as we approach structure support should result in significant moves to the upside beginning the next bull run. Now, if we throw a buy signal in, as we've seen multiple times, we get crazy moves up after each buy signal. This only would further prove the next move up is incoming. This is exactly how we're predicting the next move in Bitcoin. The fourth halving event is coming up. Mid-April is what we're looking for. I've heard estimations for April 20th, but somewhere around there is exactly when the next halving event is likely to happen. Now, we will talk about in later videos where the actual top of Bitcoin is expected to be. We're not going to go into this right now because our focus is the bottom. What we're looking for as the price drops is to actually dollar cost average and catch this bottom using these indicators to maximize our profits. Now, at this point, Trade Confident does already have money in the market, but we have a lot of cash on the side ready to buy the dips as they happen, and it's important that you do so. And I do want to point out, if you have money in the market already, it's very likely to be crazy lucrative in this next bull run, even if you bought all the way up here around $45,000 to $48,000. But if you're able to catch the absolute bottom, especially if you've already bought in at the top here, this is going to lower your break even, putting you in a much stronger position in the market as the price begins to take off. This is why we're using these indicators. This is why we're using these signals every single day in our trades. These signals, not even using the weekly time frame, but the daily time frame. Let me actually switch to a different chart here. Using these signals on the daily time frame has repeatedly yielded insane results. In fact, in our membership trades, we're going to head back over here, head to trade setups and the performance record. We are currently 132 wins, 0 losses with 7 active trades you can take right now. Each one of these green 4% is a trade win. And as we're getting closer and closer to the bull market, we've begun taking larger trades. 10% win right here. We got 8%, 6%, all the way up to 15% is our maximum right now. But you can bet we're going to be making even more profits as the price takes off. So do not miss out on these signals. We rely on them once again every single day to make our trades. If you want to get access to these, if you want to be able to call the bottoms yourself, you can snag these indicators right now for up to $550 off. Check this out. Once again, links are down in the description below. Go ahead and scroll down, click more. The indicator links are the second one. Click that. Now, as I told you earlier in this video, members get massive discounts. It's actually significantly cheaper to purchase with a membership than it is without one. Access the coupon codes at this link, click Pro Indicator Pack, scroll down, click I want this, throw in your membership code, fill in your information here, click pay, and it's going to offer you the TC top and bottom finder for $400 off, giving you a full $550 discount on the state-of-the-art indicators. Go ahead and click add to cart, follow the prompts, and we are so excited to trade with you soon. With that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and do not miss out on the next weekly signals. They are going to be so important to the next bull market.